Hello guys, welcome back to my lecture on linear equation in two variables. Till now we have discussed all the methods on how to solve two linear equations. Now we will see the application of linear equation, that is we will discuss the word problems. So the first problem that we have is two numbers differ by 3. The sum of twice the smaller number and thrice the greater number is 19. Find the number. So you can see here in this question, this is the first condition, this is the second condition. So in the second condition we can see that there are two numbers, which is smaller number and greater number, and we do not know which is the smaller number and greater number. So what we will do is, we will assume let the smaller number be x, and greater number be y. Let the smaller number be x and greater number be y. So from the first condition it says two numbers differ by 3. Now two numbers differ by 3 means if we subtract both the numbers we will get 3. So of course greater number minus smaller number will give you 3. So from the first condition we get y minus x is equal to 3. Now you must be thinking, why not x minus y equal to 3? Now this is wrong. X minus y cannot be 3 because we have taken x as smaller number and y as greater number. Since the answer is positive, so of course the greater number first and then the smaller number. Okay. And from the second condition, what do we get? Sum means addition. Okay. Now addition of what? Twice the smaller number. So twice the smaller number. Twice means 2x. Sum, see, whenever you add, you need two things. One on this side and one on other side. Okay, so addition of twice the smaller number plus and thrice the greatest number is, whenever you have is, you will put equal to sign. Whenever there is an is, you will write equal to sign. So this is our first equation, second equation. Now you know how to solve these two equations. So by solving this, you will get the value of x and y. Okay. So this way we approach the questions. So we will discuss more few questions. So we have one more question. It says I am a rectangle. It means this figure is a rectangle and these are the values of its side. Okay, 2x plus y plus 8, x plus 4, 4x minus y and 2y. Now indirectly they are saying, like it is given here that I am a rectangle. So we know that opposite sides of rectangle are congruent. Opposite sides of rectangle are congruent. It means opposite sides of rectangle are equal. So therefore we get, what do we get? That opposite sides are equal. That is 2x plus y plus 8 is equal to 4x minus y. So write this in standard form, that is x and y on left side, number on right side. So 2x minus 4x plus y, this y will also come here, plus y, and this 8 will go to the right side, so it will become minus 8. So we get minus 2x plus 2y is equal to minus 8. So this becomes our first equation. Also we can say that these two sides are equal because opposite sides of rectangle are congruent. Also 2y is x plus 4. Okay, this is our second equation. So we can solve these two equations and we will get value of x and y. But in the question they are asking us find the perimeter. Okay, to find the perimeter means what? Sum of all the sides. Sum of all the sides means 4x minus y plus x plus 4 plus 2x plus y plus 8 plus 2y. Okay, now this is sum of all the sides. Perimeter means sum of all the sides. So 4x plus x is 5x, 5x plus 2x is 7x. So 7x. What about y? Minus y, and this plus y will get cancelled. This plus 2y, and then number is 4 plus 8 is 12. So whatever value of x and y you have got here, x and y, you will substitute it here and you will get the value. Okay, and your answer will be in units. Similarly, you have to find the area. Area is what? Length into breadth. So this is the length, this is the breadth. So 4x minus y into x plus 4. So substitute the value of x and y here and also x here, whatever you have got from here, and you will get the value of the area. Okay. So here we have one more question. Okay, I hope you are clear with the first two questions. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. Here it says the denominator, I have written some words in short form. The denominator of a fraction is 4 more than twice its numerator. Denominator becomes 12 times the numerator. If both numerator and denominator are reduced by 6, find the fraction. Okay, so what is asked here? Find the fraction. Fraction means what? It has a numerator and a denominator. Fraction means 2 upon 3 or 4 upon 9. Okay, these are all fractions. It means it has a numerator, this is numerator, and this is denominator. So a fraction has numerator and denominator, but in this case we do not know what is the numerator and denominator. So we will say let the numerator and denominator of fraction be x and y. We don't know which is the upper number and which is the lower number. So let the numerator and denominator of a fraction be x and y. Therefore fraction is, so what is our fraction? X upon y. Now to find this x and y, we have two conditions which are given in the question. The first condition is, first condition, it says the denominator of a fraction. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to not try to understand the question, but you should, whenever you start reading, you have to immediately keep on writing. Okay, so it says the denominator of a fraction is, so denominator, that is y, because we have taken denominator as y. Denominator of a fraction is, whenever you have is, you will put equal to sign. 4 more means you have to leave some space here and write plus 4. If it is 4 less, you would have written minus 4. Now 4 more than what? Then twice its numerator. So 2x, because our numerator is x. So we get y is equal to 2x plus 4, and this is our first equation. Second condition. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to not try to understand the question. You have to read once, but you have to immediately start reading and framing here. Like the denominator of a fraction is 4 more, leave some space and write plus 4. 4 more than what? Twice its numerator, so 2x. So the second condition says the denominator becomes 12 times the numerator. Okay, the denominator becomes 12 times its numerator if both numerator and denominator are reduced by 6. Okay, so this is your numerator and denominator. If you reduce both of them by 6, if you reduce both the numerator and denominator by 6, what happens? The denominator becomes 12 times. Like if this is 1, this becomes 12 times. Okay, if this is 1 time, this becomes, denominator becomes 12 times. Yes, so you can cross multiply this. So you will get 12x minus 72 is equal to y minus 6. Therefore 12y minus y is equal to minus 6 plus 72. Therefore 12x minus y is equal to 72 minus 6 is 66. So we got these two equations. Find the value, find x and y, and once you get x and y, you will get the fraction. Okay, substitute the value of x and y, whatever you get by solving this equation. Okay, so we'll discuss more few sums in the next lectures. So till then you keep practicing and remember how to solve the sums. And if you have any doubt, please ask me in the comment section. Thank you.